Meghan and Harry left guest list for longtime friends wedding over rift. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will not be at the June nuptials of Prince Harry and Prince William's close friend the Duke of Westminster. Meghan and Prince Harry will not be heading to the UK in June for the society wedding of the year. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have reportedly been left off the guest list for the nuptials of Hugh Grosvenor, the Duke of Westminster, and Olivia Henson, despite Grosvenor being close to both Harry and his estranged brother Prince William. The wedding is set to take place on the 7th of June, at Chester Cathedral, in northwest England. A spokesperson for Grosvenor, who is one of Britain's richest men, tells, "We are not in a position to comment on the guest list." According to the Sunday Times, Kate Middleton and William, as well as King Charles and Queen Camilla, will be at the service. But Grosvenor, who is a godparent to William and Kate's son Prince George, has reluctantly made the decision not to invite the Duke and Duchess of Sussex because he reportedly wants to avoid a family clash amid the rift between the royal brothers. Grosvenor's ties to the royal family are deep-seated. He is a godson of Charles, and his mother is a godmother to Prince William. He is also one of Prince Archie's godparents, the Sunday Times reports. William and Harry were ushers at the wedding of Grosvenor's sister, Lady Tamara Grosvenor, to Edward Van Cutsum, a British banker. An unnamed friend of both princes was quoted in the Sunday Times this weekend as saying, "It's incredibly sad it has come to this." Hugh is one of very few close friends of William and Harry's who has maintained strong bonds and a line of communication with both. He wishes they could put their heads together and patch things up, but realizes it's unlikely to happen before the wedding. He wanted to avoid anything overshadowing the day, especially for Olivia, and doesn't want any awkwardness. Grosvenor became the Duke of Westminster following the death of his father Gerald Cavendish Grosvenor in 2016. Hugh succeeded him to become the 7th Duke of Westminster. At the time of his death, the late Duke had an estimated net worth of $12.15 billion, making him the third richest British citizen at the time. According to Rich List 2016, Gerald also owned several acres of property near Buckingham Palace. News of the upcoming wedding came in April after Grosvenor proposed to his girlfriend of 2 years, Olivia Henson, at his family's estate at Eaton Hall in northern England's Cheshire County. Members of both their families are absolutely delighted with the news, a press release announcing the engagement said at the time. Hugh is chair of the Grosvenor Group, an investment and real estate group that manages rural estates and supports charitable initiatives, as well as being chair of the Westminster Foundation, which works closely with groups that support families and schools within their local communities and provides grants for youth outreach programs for at-risk children. During the 2020 pandemic, his philanthropic efforts made headlines when, through his foundation, he made $15 million available to NHS charities together. A royal expert claimed that behind the royal drama is Prince Archie, who played an accidental starring role in one of the biggest crises, in years' worth of large crises. Omid Scobie's explosive book about the royal family, Endgame, will further entrench the chasm between the firm and Prince Harry and Meghan, and that will have a devastating impact on Prince Archie, as well as Princess Lilibet, a royal commentator has claimed. Endgame was released in the UK last Tuesday with a series of bombshell claims and attacks against the royal family. The Dutch version of the book had to be taken off the shelves the same day, due to a translation error, as it named the two royals who have allegedly raised concerns over Archie's skin color. Now royal commentator Daniela Elsa blasted that behind the royal drama is Prince Archie, who played an accidental starring role in one of the biggest crises, in years' worth of large crises, that is buffeting Buckingham Palace. Elsa said it will be very hard for both the Sussex children to form any sort of real bond or connection with their British family, as their chances of doing so have taken a massive hit. She wrote, "What little, if any chance, there might have been of Archie especially, but Lily too forming some sort of real bond or connection with their British family has, this week, taken a massive hit. How much harder will it be for Charles to ever really get to know his American grandchildren? The situation was parlous enough already." Elsa noted how Archie, as well as Lilibet, have only spent a total of 4 days back in the UK, after their parents quit their royal duties and moved to the US in 2020. And the royal expert asked, Have this week's events just further ingrained and further entrenched the chasm between Montecito and the monarchy? Has this endgame mess ensured this schism will continue to blight the next generation? While we wait to see what the short and medium-term repercussions of Endgame's naming of Charles and Kate and the Sussex's so far extraordinary silence might be, let's you and I take a look at the longer-term picture. Where is these kids, and especially Archie and Lily, who will pay a high price, she added. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.